Joe Igbokwe is out again with this his many wrong sayings and negative thoughts and ideas. I don't know when this man will learn from his mistakes. I don't know. I think his problem is that he talks too much. That is his problem. Despite being an elderly man, he talks too much and is too full of himself. And it's too bad. Damn too bad. I can't believe it. Can you imagine? Eh? This coming from an elderly man. You will not believe what he has just said on this very broadcast. In this very broadcast, Joe Igbokwe has gone too far. He said that when war breaks out, that wives and young girls will become wives to army officers. Joe Igbokwe claimed. Can you imagine? He kept saying about war, talking about war, talking about war, talking about war, as if he alone knows everything about the war. That was how he tackled Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Nnamdi Kanu cannot withstand the war. That Nnamdi Kanu, that when war crops up, that Nnamdi Kanu we are scorned, we disappear. What Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing now for the Biafrans is it no more than the war? The sacrifice he's making right now for the Biafrans, is it no more than the war? The threat and what have you that the government has been tabling to, has been passing to him, he never mind. He stood on his ground, facing it strongly. Oh my God, this man Nnamdi Kanu has really tried for the Igbos. Yet we are still making a mess of him. We still don't appreciate him. People like Joe Igbokwe that's supposed to stand strongly by him like the Igbo elders are still criticizing him. I don't know if it is jealousy. I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Everyone will know the truth. Everyone will know the truth. Alright, the story in full says, when war breaks out, wives and young girls will become wives to army officers, Joe Igbokwe claims. Engineer Joe Igbokwe, the special advisor to the governor of Lagos State on drainage and water resources, has chosen to once again educate those set of people that might be seeking for our country Nigerian to get into war about the consequences of what going into war might cause. Where he said that those that are busy running to the war front might not have the knowledge that war means death. In another post made by him, he said, when war breaks out, young girls and people's wives will end up becoming wives to army officers, saying he is speaking from the experience of the Civil War that happened between 1967 and 1970. Ending horse post with wartime is wartime. On seeing this post made by Joe Igbokwe, a lot of people chose to disagree with him, saying that there are many ways in which a country may decide to split without going to war, citing different instances where that has happened. Some let him know that it's us not possible for Nigerian to go into war, as nobody is ready to lose his or her life for nothing. For me, I think Joe Igbokwe is speaking based on the different activities that has been happening in the country, where some people have been calling for secession, and maybe due to the activities of some people in the eastern part of the country attacking and burning down police stations, and also the activities of bandits and Boko people in the northern part of the country. And I think Joe Igbokwe has spoken well, and for those that want Nigerian to go into war, they should think about it twice before pushing them or pushing their evil agenda that won't benefit anybody. Thank you for listening to this news. My dear, those that knows what is happening in the country, we know that Joe Igbokwe is a critic. He's a fucking critic. He knows what he's doing. He knows what. See, let me tell you, Joe Igbokwe is speaking for his own favor. Don't think he's speaking for you. He can never speak for you. Then can't you see that anytime he's saying anything, he's always capitalizing on investments? And that is because he's one of the major Igbo man that has a very big investment scattered in Lagos and in the northern region. So he's only concerned with those investments and not you. So if you think that he's speaking for your favor, my dear, think something else, because it is not Joe Igbokwe. Or Joe Igbokwe is a man with lots of negative thoughts. Do you understand? Lots and lots of negative thoughts. Who only speaks for himself and not for anybody. Who told you? Who told him that our parents are going to be wives to the military? That is what he knows. That is the rubbish he has been telling the people. That is the nonsense that has been coming from him. You see that? My dear viewers, I don't have much to say to Joe Igbokwe because I've already known him from the beginning, right from our studio here. Broadcasting on his news, in fact, gives us a lot of worry. Any day we want to broadcast on his news, the debates in our studio here used to be very, very tough. Do you understand? It used to be very tough. All right, let me hear from you anyway to know what's your opinion concerning Engineer Joe Igbokwe. If you are new on this channel, deem it fit to locate the right subscribe button as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.